Good morning, Living Waters. Thanks for being with me, having some coffee with me. We're looking at this theme of God regathering. Yesterday we heard about the importance of the Sabbath and how to keep it holy. This regathering action, that connection with God, the intentional time, might look a little different than what we're used to. And that's okay. All right, there's this text for today. Excuse me. You may have heard of it, the 23rd chapter of the book of Psalms, Psalm 23. I don't think I need to read this text. If you need to read it, please pause and do so. As always, you can always pause me. But yes, Psalm 23 is beloved. It's by far the most used text in funerals. It is to funerals what the love is patient, love is kind, love is blah, 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 blah passages to weddings, okay? Like, it gets used all the time. Because who doesn't like this image of God being our shepherd, even through the valley of death? Psalm 23 was one of the first passages I actually preached on while we were beginning the pandemic shutdown. It came up in the lectionary, the assigned text for the week, and I felt it was appropriate because, it's a familiar text we know. It's a source of comfort. It's a reminder of the promises of God to be with us in all circumstances. And so I want you to think about God's regathering action, bringing us back together, however that may look from a pandemic, through the lens of Psalm 23. That good shepherd, right? That God who's with us through everything is bringing us back, is calling us together to be united again as a body for mission. And so, yes, that verse... God prepares a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Anoints our head with oil. Our cup overflows, right? This is, it has new meaning when we've been so close to the valley of the shadow of death, right? That's a great descriptor for the pandemic that we've been through. Surrounded by death. Surrounded by it. A valley that we don't want to go back into. And God prepares us for this. God got us through, and now God is calling us to be united again. We had to isolate so much during this pandemic. Now's the time to be back together in community. Now's the time to be intentional in checking in on each other, being present in one another's lives again, right? In proclaiming the good news in our community in powerful ways. Now is the time for that. That God, the God of Psalm 23, is the one who gathers us again, so that we too can accompany others through the valley of the shadow of death. Okay. 1 down, or 2 down, 3 to go. So, have a wonderful Tuesday. I will, again, reminder. Well, no, never mind. I'll see you later. Have a good one.